my goodness, look at Nia! It's the imposing Jade.
Jade Cargill really not used to being thrown around like this.
Nia Jax brutally assaulting Jade Cargill on WWE programming. Nia Jax brutally assaults Jade Cargill on WWE. Full breakdown of the shocking attack. Voiceover tone. Dramatic, gripping, and intense. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most brutal, unexpected, and chaotic moments in recent WWE history. A shocking event that has the entire WWE Universe talking, gasping, and wondering what's next. Nia Jax has just brutally assaulted Jade Cargill on WWE television, and the fallout is beyond anything we could have imagined. This wasn't a confrontation. It wasn't a heated promo. It was an all-out ambush, calculated, violent, and personal. Fans were stunned. Superstars backstage were in disbelief. Commentators were left speechless. And Jade Cargill? She was left broken in the middle of the ring, lying in pain as the cameras cut to black. How did it happen? Why did it happen? And what does this mean for the future of the women's division? In this video, we'll break it all down, from the slow-burning tension between these two dominant forces, to the lead-up that no one saw coming, to the moment Nia Jax snapped, and the aftermath that could shake WWE to its very foundation. This is the full story behind Nia Jax's shocking attack on Jade Cargill, and why things will never be the same again. Let's get into it. The rising tension. The seeds of this violent rivalry didn't sprout overnight. The tension between Nia Jax and Jade Cargill had been brewing for months, quietly, behind the scenes, in the subtle glances, backstage interviews, and avoided encounters. But fans knew. You could feel it coming. Two of WWE's most physically dominant women, on a collision course. When Jade Cargill officially debuted on SmackDown in early 2025, the wrestling world stood still. Formerly a dominant force in AEW, Jade arrived in WWE with all the fanfare. Her charisma, power, and undefeated aura made it clear she was going to change the game. And change the game she did. Within weeks, Jade bulldozed through the competition. Victories over Natalya, Shotzi, Alba Fire, and even Liv Morgan came quickly. Her undefeated streak was the talk of the locker room. But not everyone was impressed. Nia Jax, the irresistible force, had returned with a vengeance. After months away due to injury, Nia was back, stronger, meaner, and more aggressive than ever. She was steamrolling her own opponents, from Mission to Piper Niven to Candice LeRae. Both women were dominant. Both were undefeated in 2025. And both were quietly circling each other, never crossing paths, until now. In backstage interviews, the shade began to show. Jade Cargill is flashy, Nia said in one interview. But this ain't AEW. I break people. She ain't ready for me. Jade fired back. Nia Jax? She's yesterday's news. I respect the trail she blazed, but if she steps in my path, she'll find out real quick, I'm not the one. The fans loved it. Social media lit up with the idea of a showdown between the two. Cargill versus Jax trended for days. WWE even leaned into it. In segments and promos, the tension was slowly teased. A stare down in the locker room. A smirk from Nia during Jade's match. A cold nod from Jade after Nia's squash win. The fire was building. But nobody expected it to explode like this. The attack. It all went down on the June 21st episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Jade Cargill had just competed in a grueling match against Zelina Vega. While Vega gave her all, Jade ultimately hit Jaded and picked up the win. She stood tall, her music playing, as fans celebrated another dominant showing. That's when it happened. Out of nowhere. Bam. Nia Jax blindsided Jade with a thunderous clothesline from behind. The arena gasped. The commentary team, Michael Cole and Wade Barrett, were in shock. What the hell? That's Nia Jax. Why? Nia didn't hesitate. She didn't taunt. She went straight into destruction mode. She dragged Jade to the corner and hit a devastating avalanche splash. Jade writhed in pain. But Nia wasn't done. She rolled outside, grabbed the steel steps, and tossed them into the ring. She placed Jade's leg between the steps and the ring post, and with zero remorse, kicked the steps into Jade's knee. Jade screamed in agony. The referees rushed down. Producers tried to stop her, but Nia shoved them away. Then, she grabbed a steel chair. "This is MY Division," she screamed. Whack! She smashed the chair into Jade's back. Again, and again, and again. The crowd turned to boos. Fans chanted, "You suck," and "Why Nia, why?" Finally, Nia stood over Jade, chair in hand, breathing heavily. Jade lay motionless, broken. Her undefeated streak, her aura, her momentum, shattered. Medics came out with a stretcher. Nia left the ring without looking back, her eyes full of rage, her message clear. This wasn't about victory. This was about erasure. The WWE Universe reacts. The fallout was immediate. WWE's social media accounts lit up. Clips of the assault went viral in minutes. Hashtags like #WhyNiaWhy, #JusticeForJade, and #SuspendedNia began trending. Superstars reacted online. Bianca Belair posted, "Not okay. Not cool. Jade didn't deserve that." Bayley tweeted, "I've had my issues with Jade, but that was disgusting. Nia went too far." Even Triple H posted from his official account, "This will be addressed immediately." On the next episode of Raw, commentary ran highlight packages of the attack, warning viewers it was too graphic for younger audiences. The footage was replayed in slow motion, the steel steps, the chair shots, the stretcher. It felt like a crime scene. And Jade? She was legitimately taken to a hospital. WWE released a kayfabe injury report, stating she suffered a bruised spine, a possible MCL tear, and would be out indefinitely. Backstage sources reported that Jade was furious but focused. She refused to speak publicly, but her team hinted that when she returned, Nia Jax would regret the day she ever laid hands on her. Meanwhile, fans began turning against Nia Jax in a way we hadn't seen before. It wasn't just boos. It was venom, hatred, even fear. She had gone too far, and everyone knew it. Nia Jax responds. On the next episode of SmackDown, Nia Jax opened the show. No music, no Titantron, just silence as she walked to the ring in all black. She stood centering, holding a microphone. "I'm not sorry," she began. "In fact, I'm proud." Boos erupted. For months, I sat back and watched as WWE rolled out the red carpet for Jade Cargill, the so-called game changer, the new star, the chosen one. Meanwhile, Nia Jax, was treated like an afterthought. The woman who's been breaking bodies for a decade was ignored, disrespected, replaced. The camera zoomed in on her face, no remorse. Jade Cargill was a fraud, a spotlight-hogging poser who thought she could step over me. So I reminded her, and the world, who the real danger is. She paused. "Jade won't be back anytime soon. But when she does, I'll be waiting." Drop mic walkout. The crowd was stunned. No apology. No remorse. What do you think about Nia's brutal attack? Was she justified? Or has she gone too far? And how should Jade respond when she returns? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update. We've got more breaking WWE coverage, storyline analysis, and epic fantasy bookings coming your way. Thanks for watching. And remember, never turn your back on the irresistible force.